let's make okra soup. Start by washing your preferred protein. I had to change the first water I added. Then wash the meat very well. You have to remove all those unwanted parts that are in the fish. As you can see, I used my hand dragging them out one after the other from the meat, after which, because I did one after the other, I took my time to wash the meat very thoroughly, after which I removed that water, then added another water to the bowl. As you can see, the water is more clean, more than the other one. These are the things I removed from the meat while washing it. Then I had to rinse the meat one more time. I poured it back in the bowl, added another water. As you can see, it's now clean. Then this is the outcome of the meat. Then I added the fish I'll be using inside warm water, washed it out, then cleaned it one more time with cold water, after which this is the outcome again. Then I had to season the proteins. I added onions, salt, and the seasoning cube to the meat. Then I had to cover the meat and applied heat on it. I cooked for some minutes, checked it. Now to still check again, turned it. This is the juice that came out from the meat. I didn't add water at this point. Then I added the fish I washed earlier, add little water, and still cooked for some time, after which I had to off the gas. Then I proceed to washing the okra that I want to cook. This me pouring it into a bowl. Look at the okra, very fresh okra. I poured it to a bowl, added water, and started doing my cleaning work. I washed it thoroughly from the first water, added another water, washed it very well again because I don't need any trace of sand in the okra. I changed the second water and added water one more time to the okra and rinsed again. As you can see, the water is very neat. I packed everything out of the water, then proceed to cut it to my desired size. This is the okra after cutting it. Then I have to now proceed by washing the pepper I will use. This is it. The crayfish, this is it also. And I had to blend two of them together, will be displayed later. I proceeded to wash my vegetables. This is another time I pay attention to my cooking. This is uziza leaf. I used ugu leaf and this uziza leaf to prepare my okra soup. I started by washing the ugu leaf for the first time. I changed the water, added another water to it. I changed again, proceeded by adding another time for the third time. But this time around, I had to pick my vegetable one after the other to avoid mixing with other unwanted leaves that might have been tied together at the market. I picked everything one after the other, dipped inside the water to remove anything dirty inside, then stepped aside. I proceeded also to wash the uziza leaf. I did a very neat job here because I like washing my uziza thoroughly to avoid dirty. If you know very well, this uziza is normally dirty. So I added the first water and I washed. Then I proceeded with the second water. I washed one by one per leaf. I had to use my hand to pick the leaf one after the other and wash. As you can see in my video, I didn't leave any of the leaf unwashed. I washed really thoroughly. I washed one after the other, as you can see. After which I changed this particular water. After I make sure I picked everything inside the water, I changed the water and proceeded by giving it another wash. As you can see, mind you, washing your vegetables thoroughly is one of the most important things while cooking, especially the food that involves all these vegetables. Take your time and wash them very well. At this point, I am done with the second water. This is the third one, but this time I have cleaned everything. So this is the outcome. So I proceeded. This is the blended pepper and the crayfish. This is the ugu that I got. Then this is my uziza leaf. Let's dive into the cooking. I placed a hot pot, added some oil to it, allowed to heat, but not too much. Then added my onions to the oil, and then I stir fried it. I turned it, after which I allow it to fry for some time, not too much. Then I had to add some of the grinded pepper and crayfish to the frying oil, allow it to fry a bit, then add the okra into the oil. Then after adding the okra, turn it together, turn everything together, and then allow it to fry. After turning it, I gave it some time. Then I had to still come back to check. This is me checking it for the second time. I turned everything. While turning your okra, turn very well so it won't get burnt under. After some minutes, I turned again, like 2 minutes time. This is the outcome of the okra. At this point, our okra is almost ready. You keep turning it so that it won't get burnt. So I have to add the remaining grinded crayfish and pepper into the frying okra to bring out the taste I wanted. This is me also turning the crayfish into the frying okra. After which, at this point, everything is okay. Then I had to add the stock we prepared earlier, the meat and the fish. I turned. Mind you, there is a bit water in it. I don't want to add plenty water to my soup, so I had to use the water inside the meat stock. I've added it too. The next thing is to add my uziza to it. Since I've added the meat, I turned everything together, the uziza, because after the vegetable food is ready, this is me adjusting my seasoning cube to the soup to give the desired taste. I adjusted the seasoning cube and also turned together so it will get to upper. This is me adding the ugu because the soup is ready. It's almost ready to, because after adding this vegetable, the next thing is to bring my soup down. I turned the whole thing together to marry themselves inside the pot. At this point, the only thing remaining is to check if your salt is okay, is in the normal level. So I tested my soup after turning it, and I realized I had to do some adjustment. At this point, after turning it, I had to add a little bit salt inside the soup. This is me adding the salt. Don't add much because it might spoil the taste of the soup. After adding the salt, I stirred everything together, and then I had to off the heat in the soup because soup is ready. Please like my cooking, comment and share. And this is the final outcome of the okra soup for today.